Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. I'm just making this one real quick to answer a couple of questions, cover a few topics, and then we keep it moving. I'm still on vacation, so I'm gonna try to make this one as quick as possible. Now, shout out to everybody that hit me up on Instagram. A lot of my homies been asking me, which phone do I like better? The Galaxy S3 or the new Evo? Or am I still rocking with the Nexus? Do I rock with the iPhone 4S? You know, what phone is the top of the food chain for me? So let's talk about that. Now, when it comes to being on the top of the food chain, a lot of people could argue, that their phone is the top. Say I roll up on somebody and they whip out an iPhone 4S, they could argue and say that their phone is the top of the food chain because this is the most popular phone in the world, has the smoothest OS in the world. You already seen the cameras on it, beautiful, has the retina display, battery lasts all day. You got the iTunes and all that. Somebody could say that this is definitely the top of the food chain. Next, you roll up on somebody and they got the Galaxy Nexus, especially if they got a Galaxy Nexus running the new Jelly Bean, then they can tell you that they're sitting on top of the food chain. Why? Because they're running Jelly Bean OS, the newest OS out right now, and you don't have that on your phone. So they got the newest OS right now. So if somebody got the Galaxy Nexus, they can easily say they're sitting on top of the food chain because they got the newest OS. Regardless of the hardware and, people say they don't like the camera. People say, this phone is 1.2, that phone is 1.5 gigahertz. Regardless of all of that, you still got the newest OS on the market. So this phone is sitting on top of the food chain also. Next, you roll up on somebody and they got the HTC Evo 4G LTE, then they can tell you that they're sitting on top of the food chain also. Look at the build quality. This is arguably the best built Android phone out. You got the dedicated camera button, got the removable SD card for more memory, got the big 4.7 inches screen, you got the new OS, ice cream sandwich, got all the features, facial unlock, got all that stuff on it. HTC Sense, everybody knows Sense is major, one of the best UIs out. So they could easily say that they're sitting on top of the food chain. But in my opinion, for me, now don't get me wrong, we're not talking about the Galaxy Note because a lot of people don't consider the Note a smartphone. They consider it kind of like a crossover between a phone and a tablet because in certain, a lot of girls especially won't rock that phone. It's just too big. A lot of people just say that phone is just, pushing the limits on screen size. That phone is just too big. So we're not talking about the Galaxy Note, the HTC One X and all that. That's basically the Evo, but on different carriers with a little bit less features, whatever. And we're not talking about the Epic Touch. We're not talking about, the HTC Resound and all of those other phones that's out, because those are a little bit older. We're talking about new phones out right now. In my opinion, the top of the food chain for me is the Samsung Galaxy S3. Now, this phone does everything that all those other phones do, but you got to keep in mind, this phone has 2 gigs of RAM. All right, I repeat, 2 gigs of RAM, has a removable battery, removable SD card. The cameras, you already seen the cameras for yourself. Has a shitload of features. You already seen all the motions and all the facial unlock with voice and the swipe to take the screenshots. Has all of those features on it. Battery lasts all day and you can remove it. I just said that. But this phone does everything. So right now for me, this is the top of the line phone. You could get it on all of the carriers. So you already know. And right now, if you look online, there's 1,000 accessories. But by the end of the summer, there'll be 1,000 accessories for this phone. So look at, you already seen about 5 different cases I got on deck. I already ordered about 20 more. So, this phone is a lot of fun. You got a whole bunch of accessories, got the dock, you got the pen that you can write on the screen, the C pen. It's just a lot of features on this phone that just pushes it above everything else. So right now, in my opinion, the Samsung Galaxy S3 is the best phone out. Now, I'm still going to do the comparison with the Evo, and with the Galaxy Nexus. So this way, if you're on Sprint and you want to make a choice, I'll show you which phone, because some features work better on the S3 than on the Evo, but some features work better on the Evo than on the S3. So, we'll get into it a little bit deeper so you can, see which one's for yourself. And not to mention, it's up to you. Do you prefer build quality or do you prefer, all of the gimmicky features and all that? A lot of people like build quality. So if build quality is your, main concern, then you want to get the Evo. But if you're into all of the features and all of the little shortcuts and tricks and all that, and you want the 2 gigs of RAM, trust me, that alone, get the S3. All right? Now, a lot of people are hitting me up asking me when am I going to do the Hot Android Apps video. I'm going to try to do that this week. I've been on vacation, so I've been, partying, drinking, gambling, doing all kind of crazy shit. So I've been out there, so I really haven't been up here in the office. Now, I stopped in here to come pick up some stuff. So I decided to do these couple of videos real quick, but I'm going back on vacation. I'll be back at work probably Monday or Tuesday or whatever. So we try to get the Hot Android apps, the apps out either Monday or Tuesday. Also, same thing with the racing videos. You know, I did a whole bunch of new racing videos. I got them, you know, right now on my SD card. I got to upload them, you know, put them, you know, shorten them up, cut out a few clips, because a lot of people, a lot of my homeboys, they don't want their call on video, you know, for whatever reasons, and I can respect that. So I want to go through it and, you know, pull out certain parts or whatever, but whatever. We got a whole bunch of race videos coming on deck, all right? Shout out to my team. Everybody calling us the Fast Five now. You know, we didn't make that name up, but it's 5 of us. Shout out to the homie David, Jay, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 5 of us all together, so that's why they calling us the Fast Five. But we didn't make that name up. But when you see my team, we roll hard. My dude got the M3. My other dude got the ISF, not the 250, not the 350 with the badge on it, the real ISF. My other homie got the 330, the 335 with the supercharger. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got the M6 on deck. So we got a little squad right now. We riding out hard. We making a whole bunch of videos. All right, so shout out to the Fast Five, all right? What else? I got to do, you know, hit me up in the comments if y'all want me to, you know, make a video about something specific or whatever. A lot of people want to see the Jelly Bean Rom video, so I get into that. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I haven't even been playing with the Jelly Bean too much because I've been really focusing on, you know, trying to use the S3 as my main phone so I could give y'all the honest review. So, I use my iPhone here and there, use the Evo here and there. When I first got the Jelly Bean, I was playing with it hardcore, but, you know, I slacked off. So I'm going to play with it again, and, you know, for the whole day, and I'll make a nice Jelly Bean video, see what that's all about. What else? A lot of people want to know what's up with the Android, you know, with the Android push-up challenge, because it's summertime. So as you can see, you know, my guns is back out. I'm getting it busy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know, if y'all, anybody interested and doing another Android push-up challenge, hit me up and we get into that. Y'all know, you know, how we did last time with the videos. Everybody make their videos and we'll help each other get big. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make another one of those. Also with the vlogs, hit me up in the comments if there's anything y'all want to talk about. We get into that too. Shout out to everybody. Hit me up on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+, Google Gangsters, Voxer, Instagram. Y'all know I'm everywhere. Path, I'm everywhere online. So shout out to everybody that hit me up. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel and leave the comments. You know, I appreciate that. And like I said, I'm following everybody back on Instagram. It's your boy Floss. I'm out. Deuces.